Yo, what's up, buddy? Super Lucky Killer, and today I've got for you an 86 and 11 kill gameplay using the G36C. So I put this gun down and I picked it back up because I was sick and tired of using it. I picked it back up and I got multiple games. I mean, I didn't get anything spectacular. I didn't get, any 90 kill games. I got a 70 something, an 80 something, and then 60 kill gameplays I get on a regular basis, but I got a lot of those. So I got some gameplays to post for you guys. I'll probably post the 70 and the 80 kill. I got the 81 now. I'll probably post the 70 kill next, for the next road G36C 100 plus. And then if I don't have anything else, I'll just post those 60 kill games in there just for the, just for like the, I guess the middle, the middle. I don't know, like just filler stuff. But today I want to talk to you guys about, I guess kind of like my lifestyle. So when I was in first grade, my parents did get divorced. At this time, like, either no one talked about it at school, because I was in first grade, no, it was probably that no one talked about it, but either no one talked about it in school because they didn't know what was going on, really, or they didn't know much, or just not many parents were getting divorced back then. I don't know, it doesn't matter, really, besides the fact that, in first grade, my parents did get divorced, and, for a while they were cool and all, and now I don't really want to get into too much detail because it's not much of my business about, how they are, how it's not any of your guys' business. But I do have two houses that I go to on a regular basis. I'm in my mom's house 5 days a week, and I'm at my dad's house 2 days a week. And every other week I'm at my dad's 3 days and my mom's 4. So it's kind of, it's not exactly even, but I see my dad enough that, it's not like I'm never seeing him, because some people just don't see their mother or their father for like, what, 2 or 3 years. It's ridiculous. Some people even longer. I know people that haven't seen their parents or one of their parents in an incredibly long time. But anyway, so at my mom's house, basically, it's normal here, and I'm not saying it's abnormal at my dad's house. But at my mom's house, we have, everyone has a room. I'm not sharing a room with a sibling. We have high-speed internet. We live in a neighborhood, so that's normal. But at my dad's house, it's a little different, and I actually like it. Because we live out, I'm not gonna say in the middle of nowhere, but we live on some property. It's not much. We have only 11 acres, but the people around us have like 50 acres, and one of our neighbors has 250 acres. We have access to basically all the land we could ever want. And I like to go out and hunt and play in the, play in the fields, do whatever, ride four-wheelers, go-karts, do whatever. It's, I like living out there. But we don't live in a neighborhood. I think I have 2 neighbors, around me. Not I think, I do. I have 2 neighbors around me. There's, one of the neighbors, she was very old and got an infection from a broken bone and died, and we kind of don't care, even though it's kind of cold. She was nice at one point, but as she got older, she just became an old hag, basically. It's not like I'm gonna go step on a grave and pee on it. That's rude. I'm not gonna do that. But for the moment, we only have 2 neighbors. Down the road, there's some people. But it's really secluded up there. It's really, really quiet, really nice. I don't know, we've got a very large front yard. Most people, live in the neighborhood, or live in a neighborhood, they don't have a big front yard, a big backyard. They got a small piece of property, and they stay in their house. They've got they've only got 1 building on their property. They've got a place set in the backyard, but, at my dad's house, we have, our house. We have a cottage, which can be rented out if we wanted, so people could sleep in there. We don't do it because, actually, I don't know why, but we've got a separate house, basically. We've got another, I'm not gonna call it like a storage facility, because that's not what it is. But we call it the pump house, and it's interesting. We've got our water system in there, electrical, everything. That's where we have storage in there, but that's basically where we keep our water. And we only have one that I'm aware of. We only pay for an electrical bill because the electric does everything. We pump water out of the ground from a well. And we have a sink. It's not like we have a well, just like an old-time well when you think of that. But the electric pumps the water up, so we don't pay the water company to send water to our house. Other than that, our water is the exact same as yours. But we have to soften it with salt and stuff. It's pretty interesting. I don't want to get into too much detail about any of this because I would probably say something wrong and it would be terrible. But we live out in the middle of nowhere, so we don't get real internet. So that's why on every other Sunday and on Mondays and sometimes on Tuesdays I don't post videos because we get our internet from Verizon and we only get 12 gigabytes a month of internet. So if you have a data plan on your phone, you have a smartphone, and you actually do a lot of stuff on there, you know, do YouTube on there, like you watch videos, you download apps, you'll know that your data plan goes by fast, okay? Basically, we have a data plan at our dad's house. That's for everything. So, for internet, for, you know, for the YouTube, for the YouTubes, yeah, for YouTube, for email, for whatever. If we go over that limit, we have, you know, extra overage charges and all this other crap, so that's why I don't usually post at my dad's house. And other than that, I mean, we have a big 10-acre field or something like that. No, it's like a 8-acre field. Then we've got a 1-acre field behind us and a 1-acre field in front of us, and like our house is on like a 1-acre field. We have a whole bunch of fields, and we cut paths around so we can, you know, ride the go-karts, which we don't actually have a go-kart anymore. But we have 2 4-wheelers instead of a go-kart and a 4-wheeler. And we can ride the 4-wheelers around, have a blast out there. And I'll actually link a video in the description or post it on the screen somewhere right about now. And it's to something that we did a few years ago now. I live in Tennessee, if you guys didn't already know that, and we get hardly any snow. But when we do get snow, we do have some fun, and that's what the video is going to send you to. This was a long time ago. This was, God, I don't know. You'll see the date of the video. But it's really funny. My voice is all high, and it's funny. You'll have to see it. Yeah, guys, I don't have much. That's about how I live in my, that's about how I live at my parents' house. My mom is basically just like anyone else. My dad is a little different, but I actually like it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. So rate, comment, subscribe, and see ya.